Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ghost Flash channel, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be doing something on the Toyota Tacoma. So, it is now past Christmas, guys, and as you guys know, you guys get gifts, or at least I hope you guys got gifts on Christmas, as well as Merry Christmas to those of you, even though it's after the fact, and who knows when this video is going to come out. But besides that, so one of my Christmas presents that I did receive, let me go ahead and show you guys what it is. But before I do show you guys, we'll be installing that on the Toyota Tacoma in this video. Also, shout out to Angie for getting me that present. Big shout out. So, in this box, ladies and gentlemen, we have something amazing that will be going in the Tacoma. So actually, before I open this, let me go ahead and swap my battery because it's about to die, and then show you guys. Never mind, let me just swap the battery. Alright, now that we got a fresh battery, I'm going to go ahead and unbox what we'll be installing on the Tacoma today, ladies and gentlemen. You probably got a quick glimpse already as that freaking piece of foam decided to fold back. So, let's go ahead and get this thing open. And let me go ahead and show you guys what we got. So as you guys just saw, we are installing a new switch panel. So what I already have in my truck already is like just one of those basic like just toggle switch panels. You just go flick, 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 like right. I'm gonna show you. See, I got this old outdated little switch panel that's got the little voltmeter on there, which is really nice, and I'm still gonna keep the voltmeter. I think I might just switch all those out and just add a bunch of USBs or something useful other than switches, since obviously we won't be needing the switches anymore. So the difference between that one and this one, obviously besides the looks and this one not being a toggle switch, this one obviously you can see has actual push buttons. You can switch the stuff off the panel or via Bluetooth on your app on your phone. And this is the power on, power off for the whole switch panel. I believe this is like a dimmer or a light thing. You can change the colors of all the lights and everything. It's crazy. And I'm not really sure all the features that it has. I know it has a lot of features to it, so I'll go ahead and go in depth as I figure it out and learn about it. My friend's dad, Jacob's dad, Papa Mark, was showing me, because he had this in for his 4Runner, installed this, and it was freaking amazing. Like regular lights like these, like let's see, these lights that I have on the sides of my truck, like these, the ones on the roof, and like my light bars and stuff, you just turn on the switch and they turn on, and that's it. They just on. Turn the switch off, they go off. But that one, you can literally make each individual light flash. You can make them turn on, turn off. You can make them do like a certain sequence, flash, flicker. I believe he also said, don't quote me on this, I'm gonna figure this out, I believe he was changing the colors like to amber or something crazy, or maybe that's because he had amber lights, I don't remember. But obviously as we go ahead and get this unboxed and installed in the truck, it's gonna be amazing. And not only is it gonna have a lot more usage and functions, but the difference also with this and my current setup, so that this setup's also going to clean up the wiring dramatically. So obviously just power and ground to the battery, which is obviously supplied in the kit. Comes with a fuse tab, obviously mounting hardware. This is a wiring harness. We're going to figure out what that is. I believe that's probably going to go to the controller, probably to the whole head unit and whatnot. We're going to figure that out as we go. But as you guys can see, it comes with built-in relays and also fuses. So all you literally do is just run the positive wire right into here, and then run the grounds to either this post or this post, and that's literally it, guys. Like, it's gonna clean up the wiring so dramatically, because half these switches either need like 2 wires or 3 wires, like a power and a ground or power and a ground and like a switch. So yeah, we're gonna rip out probably like 50 pounds of freaking wiring out of this truck right now, and as well as install this. So it's gonna be a long, tedious process, probably gonna take a few hours, but it's okay. It's gotta get done, and it'll be all worth it in the end. So quick update, the sun has set. I kind of got carried away and I started deleting a lot of the wiring, and the in-dash wiring is all ripped out. I have this fuse panel, or the new fuse panel, whatever, mounted, as you guys saw me just do with the rib nuts and my fancy pro hardware. So with these, they're just Phillips screwdriver on top, and you tighten them to basically drop down the little pins that are on the sides, the little flat things, whatever you want to call them, and then when you loosen them, it brings them back up. So with these, you just have to cut the wire and then strip it, so I have the exposed wire, stick it in, and then clamp it as if it was like plugging into like a sub amplifier. So fairly easy. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up all this wiring, wire tech everything, loom it, make it all nice and fancy, and then I'll update you guys when I come back. I was gonna do a time lapse, but since it's really dark, obviously the footage won't be that great, so I'm just gonna update you guys when I'm done. All right guys, so we started at approximately I believe it was like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Almost full 12-hour shift we just clocked, but we are finished. So let me go ahead and show you guys the engine bay. So all the wiring, as you guys can see, is just freaking cleared up down there. It's actually insane. Hold on, let me grab my freaking step stool, bro. I'm short. So look at this, bro. So all the messy wiring down there is all gone. It's in this nice little case, as you guys saw from the previous footage in the cinematics. You got the big fuse right there that is nice and secured. And yeah, so let's go ahead and show you guys the switch panel. So I did already change the color to purple, and I already did find the functions and whatnot. So this is gonna be the amber. I have my camera, which is right there. Wait, is the camera? I think the camera's supposed to turn on when the car's actually on. Yeah, so I forgot that the camera's hooked up. It's still hooked up to the switch panel, but the actual power source for the camera I hooked up to an accessory fuse when the car goes on. So the reason for that is because when I have the car off and I press the camera button, I tied in my USB that's on the side of my truck that I use for my exterior glow stuff, for like my awning and stuff, so I can be able to turn that on without having the camera on. So yeah, there's that. So then we got the amber light. Oh my gosh, let me freaking turn this freaking, where's the little thing above it, bro? So you guys got the amber light in the front. You guys can see it turning on. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got the roof lights, freaking crazy. We got the cargo lights in the back. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got the light bars in the front. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got the rock lights underneath. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. So I take you guys over here to the app portion. I already labeled the ones on my phone. So as you can see, the amber one turns on the amber one. Then we got the rock lights. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got the freaking, what's it called? Light bars. Got the cargo one in the back. And then we got the freaking roof lights. So the reason why this is actually really cool to be able to do on my phone is because when I'm inside my rooftop tent at night, I can have my side lights on, because I like to have those on so I can see where I get in my tent, all this and that. And it sucks to have to turn it off in the truck and walk out in the complete darkness, but it's nice now that I can be able to get out, get into my truck, and then turn it off, which is actually really cool. So also, if you guys hit the settings button, and let's say I want my roof lights to do like some crazy strobe, right? Some crazy strobe for, like, let's say we're in like a scenario and we're stuck and we need some help, and then you can just change the setting so now they strobe. Freaking cool, bro. And then you come back over here and then you just switch back to constant, and yeah. Also, because I seem to always forget, but if you guys were wondering, for the fuse tap, I tapped into this fuse right here. So if you guys look underneath in your driver's side footwell, you see it's the far left fuse. There'll be a 20 amp fuse, and then to the right of that fuse is another 20 amp, and then to the right of that is that 15. I tapped into the 20 amp in the middle of the 20 and the 15, and that one is constant power. That way I can turn on and off the switch panel with the car off. So as you guys can see, the switch panel has power, and I can also turn it off. That way it's no longer using power. there's a lot more features that the app probably has to offer. I'm going to go ahead and go through the book and go ahead and find out all the cool features. And so next time we go camping, I'm not in my front yard blinding all my neighbors. I'll go ahead and show you guys more features if I find out more features. I do know that you guys can also hook up your air compressor to it and a few other cool things. I think I was reading it in here. Yeah, so you can have an air compressor, all your lights, horns. You can have heated seats, fan shrouds. You can have an air suspension if you have bags hooked up to it. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff, which is actually insane. So comment down below if you guys want me to have an in-depth detail on this actual product. I'll go ahead and drop a link down in the comment section down below or in the description. And yeah, like I said, just comment down below if you guys want an in-depth actual video on just the switch panel, all of its functions and all the stuff that it can do. I will go ahead and have Jacob's dad come over and help film that video because he has it in his truck too. He knows a lot more about it. So if you guys want to know more about it, we'll do a video together for you guys. Other than that, like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next Ghost Flash video.